The health workforce problem that the Royal Children's Hospital is confronting is probably similar to a lot of other major health organisations, both nationally and internationally. Really what we're focusing on is facing some shortages in our particular health workforce groups over right now, and then the shortages will get much more critical over the next few years. So this is one of the main drivers. The other main driver is really interdisciplinary.
Pilot, I guess, and also to within a busy healthcare organisation, it's really convincing the executives and buying their time so that they will support the project, and I'm sure that's common with a lot of the projects. And I think that
disciplinary workforce redesign is about making the patient and the family the centre of the health care, so to speak.
So at Royal Children's Hospital, we actually have done some other work looking at vertical integration of the workforce. So there's some physio-led clinics and audiology-led clinics. And what we felt is that one of the main areas of the workforce is the multidisciplinary team. So we set about developing and having supporting tools to move a team from a team or a work group toward much more an interdisciplinary way of practicing. And really that framework is based, as Con was saying, around what the needs of the patient, HR and James Downey from Service Redesign, who actually were really passionate about this issue. So I guess the challenge is taking that passion and promulgating it further than just, or in our case, the child and family are. And the second phase of the work is that we will be trialling that framework in 2 different pilot areas.
Certainly the challenges that we've confronted to date are that it is a interdisciplinary workforce redesign. It is and has been practiced around the world. It might not have been adopted widely or as widely as we'd like it to be. In other words, for us to be able to draw from great amounts of literature. Having said that, though, it's something that's probably common in rural settings simply because of the shortage of the health professionals there. Other challenges that we've faced is it's a bit like chicken and the egg. Until you actually trial or pilot, you can't really sell the benefits, so to speak. And thankfully DHS have given us an opportunity to actually go down that path. However, other hospitals around metropolitan Melbourne have done pockets of trials on interdisciplinary workforce redesign, and hopefully that's where we want to head to as well. So it's a bit like getting the benefits before you've actually started the trial, so to speak.
Another challenge is just in running but also too, what we did find that we did have was a really great working group, a steering group, whom were people across the organisation, doctors, nurses, allied health, and obviously Con from our small group. I think the Children's Hospital is moving to a new hospital in 2012, and within that design, we already have embedded within that the need for greater teamwork and greater interdisciplinary teamwork. So I guess one of the real benefits of this work and the way that we have sold it to the workforce but also to executive is that we actually need to do this body of work to move into the new hospital. So one of the great benefits is that we're actually moving the workforce culture to a much more team-based sense of how to perform work, and also from much more a customer base, because we're designing the workforce framework around what the client needs. And so I guess the 2 benefits of that is that we're going to be much better equipped to move into our new design.
There is no benefit of hindsight with this, because it's really about getting to a point where you can actually convince the executive team and really the people who are behind the scenes, the health professionals who run the departments and who lead the teams, to undertake this workforce redesign. The lessons really are about gaining stakeholder buy-in from the get-go and maintaining that buy-in right through to the pilots and then post the pilots. So we're sort of I think we're really at the start of the journey now rather than at the end of the journey, so to speak. So up till now we've been building the framework, building the toolkit, the change management toolkit, and the executive buy-in has been there, but it hasn't been probably as intimate as what we'd like it to be. Or tested yet, simply because we haven't started the pilots.
Con, James Downey and I were the initiators of this project. So someone from HR, someone from service design and a manager, a clinician manager. And I guess what has really confirmed within this project is that you actually need good teamwork, and it can't be initiated by one person.